Welcome back to another video. Here we have some spectators I can see. And it's time for another part of the 6-car tournament. It's time for part 3. Here we go, Group 1, we've got Roller Toaster, the Custom 69 Chevy pickup, Zombot, Porsche 944 Turbo, Cadillac El Mirage, and Lamborghini Gallardo. Anyways, these are the cars from before mixed in. It's not who has the top track time, it's who has the top. Oh, Chevy pickup getting loose. He's in first place, followed by the 944 Turbo. Lamborghini Gallardo moving up into third from 6th. Oh, and Roller Toaster is out on the first lap. Oh, and did I mention that not all of these heats are going to have 6 cars? Some are just going to have 4 at the lowest. Luckily. Zombot falling from 3rd back to 5th. Cadillac El Mirage moving up into 4th. There's a lot of contact. The Lamborghini Gallardo is sideways. We have the same 3 cars finish in the same order. Chevy pickup, 944 Turbo, Gallardo. Oh, the Cadillac El Mirage is flipped over. So we have 4 cars left going in to lap 3. We've had 1 car out in the last 2 laps. Lamborghini Gallardo getting sideways there. Zombot was looking to pass, but those 2 in the front row are unstoppable on the track. Here we go for lap 4. There's a lot of contact now. Whoa, the Gallardo goes off the side. He manages to land on all 4, so he will be okay to continue. But it's the Chevy pickup who rolled over onto his side. He is eliminated. 944 moves up to first place. Going into lap 5. There's a lot of contact. Zombot stuck on the wall. He moves down to 3rd. It's the 944. Followed by the Gallardo, going into the 6th and final lap. There's a lot of contact. The 944 is holding on to that lead, and he'll be in first place, followed by Zombot and the Lamborghini Gallardo. Next heat, we've got the Nissan Skyline GTR R32, Volvo 850 Estate, Cockney Cab, Mazda RX-3, Stock Car, and Speed Driver. There you go. There's your first 4. Oh, and then hopefully, yeah, there's Speed Driver and Stock Car. Here we go for lap number 1. 850 Estate, manhandling. Whoa. That 850 Estate was doing really well, holding on to that lead of his. Then he flipped over around the turn. That will help Speed Driver and Stock Car. Oh, we need a judge, please. We need a judgment. We've got a car off the track. I need it to be judged, whether it's on its side or roof, or will it be able to compete or not?
The one on the floor?
Yes.
I think that's on its wheels.
Okay, the judgment has been made. It is on its wheels, so he will be allowed to continue. He will have to go back to 4th place. No. Here we go, Speed Driver pulled ahead. The pass there. But we're giving it to Speed Driver. That RX3 really has the speed of Cockney Cab, coming just short of the finish line. Here we are, going into lap 3. A lot of contact there. Oh, we have a double DNF. The R32 on his roof on the track, and Cockney Cab fell off the turn and landed on his side. That means, oopsie, all these cars need to just keep it on all fours. Here we go for lap 4. Speed Driver way out front. The RX3 was closing in on him. What happens to Speed Driver is at the finish line, he gets all wonky, and the RX3 comes real close to passing him out. Here we go, for lap 5. Stock car gets stuck on the first turn. Speed Driver holds on to that lead, going into the 6th and final lap. A lot of contact there, right before the turn. Speed Driver! Oh no! The RX3 does finish, so we won't have to restart the lap. He'll be advancing on in first place, followed by Speed Driver in second, and he actually, if you saw, knocked Stockcar off the track, and Stockcar was not able to land it on all four, so he is eliminated. But you can't really blame him because there was no way he could have. It was such a sudden bump by Speed Driver. Next race, next heat, we do not have 6 cars. We have Monteracer, Honda Civic Type R, Faradox, Nissan 370Z, and Honda Civic Type R, that one in red. You might be seeing that Nissan 370Z in the Nissan tournament that's coming up soon. Well, if he wrecks here, you'll definitely see. Oh, he got sideways there. Faradox moves into first place, followed by Monteracer, Civic Type R, 370Z. Oh, look at that. The red Civic all the way at the back. You only have 5 cars in this heat, because in one heat only 2 cars are left. Oh, Civic falling off the track. Faradox holding on to that lead, followed by Monteracer 370Z halfway off the track. The red Civic getting stuck behind him. White Civic barely managing to stay in this race. Here we go with lap 2. Oh, contact, the 370Z wrecks! Someone went off the side. Monteracer, the one that went off the side, is still in it. But the 370Z who came off the track is eliminated. You will be seeing him in the Nissan tournament now. I'll put him where I put the cars, or where I planned the tournament. Oh, the Civic Type R in red moves into first place. Look at the Civics are basically controlling the place. Faradox with a big lead there, and the white Civic actually managed to make a pass right at the finish line. Monteracer's falling behind. That was lap 5. The white Civic moves up into first place. Monteracer moves into third. But we'll have to restart lap 5 in the starting positions that they're in, since no one finished that lap. Civic Type R leading out of turn 1. And he just held on to that lead. We're missing somebody. Where is he? Gone under the bed. Oh, what? Oh, there he is. Sorry. Oh, it's Monteracer. He's in 4th place. Here we go in the 6th and final lap. Only 3 cars can advance on. And there you have it, the cars that will be advancing on. The other one, I'm not going to name it yet, does stay in heat. If there's a heat, We're under. Oh wait a second, we did have a heat. We're under. Monteracer will be against Young as well. Faradox in first place, followed by the white Civic and the red Civic. Next up, we have another heat with 6 cars. Oh yeah, it's good when the heats have 6 cars, isn't it?
It is.
Here we go. I'm going to show you the cars. First up, we have the Range Rover Velar, followed by Bedlam, 64 Chevelle SS, National Guard Chevy Impala stock car, and Slide Out, and the Stena Hotto. I'm really having a hard time picking up this group for some reason. Maybe it's the new format of how I show you the car. Ooh, 64 Chevelle already going on its route. That's a sign of what's going to happen if today's race isn't that bad. Whoa. Or has the Range Rover Velar passed the finish line? Bedlam and the Range Rover Velar just way out in front in that race. And then the others stopped around the turn, but they skidded out right before the finish. It appears that the Range Rover Velar has passed the finish line with his front right tyre. Can we have an official judgment if he has, please?
Yes.
The Range Rover Velar has passed the finish line. So that means that he has gone on to lap 2 along with everybody else. National Guard Chevy Impala stock car barely making a pass over that Chevelle. A lot of contact at the start. The Range Rover Velar in the lead. Bedlam passes her, and they finished in double file right at the finish line. Bedlam, the Range Rover Velar, the Chevelle, the stock car, Slide Out, and the Stena Hotto. We switch them into the position that they're in. Here they go for, I think I've lost count. Lap 4, I believe this is. Oh, no contact! Someone's off the track! That appears to be the Stena Hotto, and it is. He's out. He just took a hard cut and came completely off the track. There is a new barrier there, but it isn't stopping cars, just charging into it. And sometimes even taking out the barrier. Bedlam is still in first place after that big collision. Slide Out falls back to 5th. Actually, wait a second, he was in 5th. Before. The real tight race for that first place spot. Here we go into the 5th lap. Whoa. No one has finished with that, but whoa. The 64 Chevelle SS is flipped over. Now, can we have a judgment? No favouritism over this one car, but this lap is going to have to be restarted, and he is flipped over. So do you think he should still be out?
No.
Is that favouritism?
No.
If it was a different car, like a brown car that you didn't like, would you still do the same?
Yes.
Okay. If he's still in, then he does have to go back to 5th place. I thought he should have been out, but we have an official judgment, and that's what's been said. So, National Guard stock car trying to have a practice lap. You know, I'm just gonna take him out anyway. Yeah, the Chevelle is out of the race. I think it's only fair. Because it was a restart lap. Even now. And think about it now. The cars that do finish the restart lap just go in the positions that they were in before. Here we go. Oh, Range Rover Velar is flipped over. Bedlam is in first place, followed by Slide Out. And the National Guard stock car, Range Rover Velar, out in this race. He is controlling this race along with Bedlam. Bedlam might have some problems going into the sixth lap. Bedlam way out, but National Guard stock car moving up the pack. And that's the order that they'll be advancing on in. Bedlam, the National Guard stock car, and Slide Out. Here we go. For the next one, we're going to do all the heats. Oh, it's been 16 minutes, so maybe we're not. Corvette ZR1 convertible, custom 18 Ford Mustang GT, BMW Z4 Motorsport, Duck and Roll, fan favourite, Hot Wheels Drift Prototype, another fan favourite, and for the Ford Mustang Shelby GT 500. The two fan favourites are starting, both near the back. Oh, it should be a real battle here though, between the custom 18 Ford Mustang and the ZR1 convertible. Who are both in the front row. Mustang in the lead, he gets turned around. He's on the wall. Or we'll have to restart lap 1 in the positions that they're in, with only 5 cars though, because the Mustang Shelby went off the side of the track. He is eliminated. Here we go with lap 1, restart. I just lost for 1. We'll have to restart lap 1 again because the BMW got on the wall. Mustang's wrecked this time. This is going to be a long 6 laps or 5 laps or whatever. Wow. We're just going to lose every single car before the laps are over. Duck and Roll falling way behind them. And they finish lap 1 in single file. Duck and Roll, the biggest fan favourite probably I think in this heat, is all the way back in 4th place. Oh, VR1 blocking Duck and Roll there. In lap 2, we only have 2 finishers for lap 2. Here we go with lap 3. The BMW is controlling the race. Here we go, all the cars are still in. Going into lap, what lap is this? 3. Okay, 3. Duck and Roll goes off the side, but he's still in it. BMW does finish that lap though. Oh, look at that, the ZR1 convertible moving into 2nd place. I have a feeling he's going to try and control this race now in the last few laps. And he's doing just that. BMW blocks. The ZR1 gets pushed completely off the track. The Z4 Motorsport does finish it, and the ZR1 convertible is out for good. And this is lap 5 now. Lap 5. Here we go. Z4 in the lead. Hot Wheels Drift passed out Duck and Roll. That made him understeer. It is a short wheelbase, so he's not going to do too well. He's just going to spin around. Here we go for the 6th and final lap. There's a lot of contact. Duck and Roll has spun out. And there you have it. BMW followed by Hot Wheels Drift Prototype. And if you're going, Matthew, why did you stop the cars? Well, I didn't. The BMW had already passed the finish line and holds the prototype in that order. I'll have you know. Duck and Roll does also advance on in 3rd place. Next up we have the two four-car racing. So we're probably going to have only 2 cars advance on in this or something. Twimble Gen E, followed by the 2018 Camaro SS, 69 Camaro, and Night Dragon. Camaro slammed into the wall there. I thought he was just going to stall out. He actually flipped himself over. I saw that was probably on purpose. I don't see why he would do that though. You know, wait a second, sorry. Why did I put him on there? You will be seeing him in the Camaro tournament, which should be coming soon. Twimble Gen E was controlling the race of Night Dragon, bringing at the back Night Dragon with an amazing pass over Twimble Gen E. Then Twimble Gen E gets slammed into by the 2018 Camaro SS, who was stalled out in the tub. He gave him such a hard bump that it sent him past the finish line. So I'll do a kind of replay about that pass. Night Dragon taking the inside, spin out Twimble Gen E and take a very clean win. He is now in 1st place. Night Dragon in the lead. Oh no! Twimble Gen E is wrecked on lap 3. He is out. Here we go for lap 4. There's only 2 cars left. Hopefully they will both advance on. They've just got to keep it on the floor for 2 more laps. Here we go with lap 5. Night Dragon slams into the wall. That's not the type of driving that we want, but luckily he is still in it. Here we go with the 6th and final lap. There's a lot of talk out. Night Dragon holding on to that lead. And Night Dragon will be in 1st place, followed by the Camaro. Yep, they're both advancing on. And finally, we have the Tesla Model X, followed by the Porsche 914 Safari, McLaren P1, and 84 Pontiac Firebird. Tesla Model X, your pole sitter for this race. Tesla pulling ahead. He'll be in 1st place, followed by the Porsche. P1 getting stuck, 84 Pontiac, almost getting around him. The Tesla's still in 1st place, going into lap 2. Tesla Model X leading up so many wrecks! We have a double wreck because the 914 Safari flipped over. The Tesla was the one that came off the track. But wow! I'm just shocked. It's terrible when you see a devastating wreck like that. So lap 2, restart. We've only got 2 cars left. Wow, the P1 is just controlling that Firebird. And he slowed down at the end, but he still had a big distance between him and the Firebird. Here we go with lap 3. Wow, those cars aren't even touching in this one-sided lap. Well, that was fun. Here we go with lap 4.